What's going on? What's going on? Um, it is now 2100 hours, and I believe I'm starting on time. Um, Give me a couple of minutes for me to share the video real quick and put names on it and everything like that. And I promise you, I got you. I promise you, I got you. I always say that when you come in to shout yourselves out, um, because of course I want to say hello to you and how you doing. Um, I want to be able to see, of course, who's actually on. So if you could always shout yourselves out. Miss Carla, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. Uh, I don't know where the other people are right now that should be in. I guess I'll give this quick intro and hopefully they'll be in later. But you already know who this is already. Hashtag Mr. Come On to the Temple. Um, I hope that you've done something productive today. And not just only today, you've done something productive throughout the week. Um, Hoping that something happened for you this week that you actually enjoyed. I'm hoping that everything went your way. I'm also hoping that you got something that you actually wanted. That's also important out here in these streets. I do have to let you know that we are on multiple social media platforms. Um, we're on YouTube, of course. Please shout yourselves out when you come in. I promise you, I won't bite. I'm just gonna say hello. I'm not gonna fuss you out and like that there. But we are on YouTube at the Temple dash lowercase I, the number one lowercase u. Once again, that is at the Temple lowercase I, the number one lowercase u. We're also on Instagram. Instagram is at Thomas TJ West. And we're also on TikTok. We're also on TikTok. And the TikTok page is TJ West. So again, shout yourselves out when you come in so I can say hello to you. I'm just waiting for the other two guests to come on in. So if you could just, like I said, shout yourselves out, we can have a conversation real quick just to say hello. Um, I will say while I'm waiting for the people to come in, I've had a very interesting week um, at work, of course. Um, Something I've learned over the course of the years is that no matter how good of a worker you are, some people will not appreciate you. What I well, some people will not appreciate you. And also, what I learned at work is that it doesn't really matter, right, what people say about you if they don't really know you. And the funny thing is, people at work, they think they know you, but they only know the person that they are being paid to be around. I tell my friend all the time that I get paid to be around coworkers, right? So how I treat them is different than how I treat people that I'm not being paid to be around. Please, please, please shout yourselves out. I can't see who's on. Um, so please just say hello. What up, Tilo, Dante? Um, I see Will is on. Um, but again, shout yourselves out when you come on in. I'm still waiting on the other two to come in. I started late for a reason, but I was it was a very interesting story. I was called something yesterday, and someone tried to uh, I guess just discredit what I was called, but I didn't try to go against that individual because I'm like, you don't know the person that I'm not being paid to be around. And it's sad to me that people who you are paid to be around, they actually think they know your character. They think that they actually know who you are. And that's sad to me. That is real sad to me. So I guess it's just me tonight. I don't know what happened to other people. I do not know. Like um I was excited for the night. Uh, Others were excited for the night, and I could not get a response. So, I'm not gonna be waiting all night, especially since I started late. That's not what I do. I go ahead and do what I gotta do, and I get off. And fortunately, I do have subjects I want to talk about, and I did want a group participation. But hey, sometimes things don't work out how you want them to work out. So what we'll do right now is I'll get into my health tip for the month, and maybe, just maybe, um, the people who should be here will be here. And if not, hey, we've done solo shows before, right? I don't like them, but hey, I was made for this. I do this all the time. So, this is April still. Um, Actually, April the 15th. They call it tax day. So please, I hope that you got your taxes in. Oh, thank God. I hope that you got your taxes in. What up, Dre?
What up? What up?
I hope that you got your taxes in. This is April 15th. Hope you
Oh
got,
shit.
huh?
Yeah, everything good.
That's what's up. I hope you got your taxes in. This is tax day, the April 15th. I hope you got your taxes done. It's sad that we pay taxes, but we still owe the government. I don't like that at all. That's crazy work to me. That's crazy work to me. That we pay taxes and we owe the government, which is crazy. Like take out what you're supposed to take out so you can give me some money back. But whatever, it's all good. So as I'm waiting for the co-host, and I'll so here real quick before I go into the health tip, since he's on, let's go here. I'm trying to say how to say this without, compromising. like offline, I know what I would say, right?
Yeah.
But yo, this is my cousin Dre. This is going to be interesting, especially with my co-host come on tonight. I promise you, she's coming. I talked to her already, and I hate to have to mute my mic and let Dre do his thing while I call her again. But I don't mind because he can talk.
Oh, yeah,
My cousin Dre, so I'm going to let him introduce himself real quick before I get to the help tip. Talk to us, sir.
Let's see. Well, like you said, me and him been hanging out for what? We know each other since we was kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our parents was friends. Then we found out we had a relative in common, his cousin, my cousin, and then we just been hanging out since then. So yeah, I just want to say that first that I'm glad to be here. I appreciate you inviting me on to come chit chat and kick it with you. Um, a lot of people don't know that I used to want to be on the radio back in the day. That was something I wanted to do when I was younger. I actually did a commercial on the radio back in the day when I was little. I ain't never hear that shit on. I ain't never hear it on the radio or nothing though. But it was something that did. It was a class project I was in or whatever. But so when people came to me talking about podcasting and different things like that, I was with it. Especially when it comes to talking about stuff going on in the world, hip hop, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what led me to going to the Everybody Eats Pizza podcast. Some of my coworkers from work invited me, and we put that together, and keep it rolling like that.
I dig it.
But you know what? It was funny about what you were saying earlier about paying taxes.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy because this country was founded because they didn't want to pay no taxes.
Right.
And now they tax
The whole
everything.
Tea Party, like the
Yeah.
real Tea Party, right? That's crazy.
And you never own nothing because you still got to pay tax on stuff that you supposedly own. That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
It's crazy work.
I ain't gonna get that.
Yeah, tonight, not that night, right?
So I don't know.
I dig it. I'm still waiting on one person to come in, and they are late, so we might got to find her because we don't do late here.
Well, you got a jar for it. Put the fines in.
Yeah, we don't do late here, especially after I started late because of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild. It is wild right there.
Crazy word. So real quick, while I'm waiting on her, I have to get into the help tip. Okay, that's what's up. Juice and the congregation are here. God, 20. Oh, that's what's up. I appreciate it. Boy, you got a follow. You got some followers, boy.
Little something.
The chat done jumped up. But a help tip before I get started. This is April, and April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Sexual assault is a time that advocates for survivors, their loved ones, and the community to come together to talk about openly sexual violence to support survivors. It increases knowledge and awareness and identifies strategies and resources to prevent sexual violence. There are 3 Ds to sexual assault. They are direct, distract, and delegate. real quick, I do sympathize with all people that have been through sexual assault, and sexual assault is different than sexual abuse. And my heart goes out to everyone that's been through it, both men and women. I know people think that men can't go through it, and that's a false fallacy. And I want people to stop talking about that. Like, that's not true. Um, People go through it, both sexes, men and women. They go through it uh, at a very young age. I will say, because most of when I talk about sexual assault, it does deal with mostly children that were out here and they got assaulted by like your mama's friends, your daddy's friends,
Mm.
your older cousins. If you're in the South, if you're in the South, you know what I'm talking about. And it was something very serious that people had to deal with. So my heart goes out to all the survivors that actually dealt with it. However, before I get started with the video, I will say this. Any one of you bastards and heifers who lied about such claims, I hope, like I said, that you need to be punished, because there are a lot of false accusations out here that people have suffered because of your false accusations. So while I still sympathize with the actual victims, I have to be upset with people who lied on other people, because that's not cool either. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get to the first topic. I'm gonna let Dre talk, and I'm gonna call the co-host and see what she at, because she late. So the first topic I'm dealing with, and it was inspired. All the conversations tonight are inspired by something that's actually in the news. Actually in the news. And I know my cousin, he is very vocal in these streets. If you think I'm opinionated, you've heard nothing at all.
I'm Mr. Unpopular opinion. I don't share. I don't share a lot of the popular opinion with most people. I don't. So a lot of stuff that I think is like outside the box compared to what a lot of other people think.
Yeah, I dig it.
But what's the first one? What we got first?
So the first one is the Brandy inspired topic. Like, so let's introduce it like this here. There's a podcast that I listen to on a regular basis, and two people were on the podcast that dealt with Brandy. What's her last name?
Norwood.
Brandon Norwood. And they both, and I believe them, sorry, I do. They both have dealings with her, and they both told their stories. And these were like old stories from like the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was an old G already starting, sir. G's starting already.
Nah, I don't feel bad for him either. But go ahead, OG. Go ahead.
So yeah, shout out to Killer Murder and Shine. You gotta shout out Shine too.
Yeah.
Shine Pope.
Shine. Yeah.
Shine Pope. So they told their stories about Brandy. I believe them, sorry. It sounds logical to me. But for some reason she felt that she had to come back and give her rebuttal against 90s stories while this is 2026. So, Dre, should we try to discredit our past and present day?
Well, the first thing for as Brandy, the reason why she do that is because Brandy's still trying to convince us all these years later that she's some innocent damn girl. Because you know that all them lies and stuff she told back in the day, she tried to keep this image that she was so innocent. You know, she didn't want nobody to know she was pregnant. She didn't want nobody to know she got married. Anything happened, she didn't want nobody to know. And then a lot of the stuff, she got a book coming out too. So of course she gonna say something and try to stir up stuff because she got a book coming out. Because I also seen some stuff after that interview where she had said some stuff about Wanye and some other things. So, but yeah, she's still trying to prove to the world that she innocent. And nobody ain't buying it no more. They won't buying it back then. They definitely not buying it now. But I mean, uh, the past, bro. You know, like if somebody bringing up something, unless it's just something that's just hurting something that you got going on now, man, I wouldn't even pay it no mind. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, ain't like you said, nobody. I don't think nobody was lying on her. So I
No,
don't know.
I don't. Sorry, but not sorry. And I'm with Dante. Plenty of her out here in these streets that plenty like her running around.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
it ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Nothing
so
new at all.
the 90s was a wild time, right? We were right. So listen, 90s was wild. You did what you did. You could be a better person now. That's what comes with adulthood. Like you mature, you live different, you do different, but hey, what you did in your whole phase, yeah.
I mean, she ain't matured too much. She's still lying about it. You know what I'm saying? If she, if she matured, she'll tell the truth about it. She'll come clean. You know what I'm saying? She's still
I'm
lying,
just saying.
trying to act like she ain't did nothing, like she's some innocent child, some Mother Teresa type stuff, and she ain't never been there. So I don't know, but
I like first of all, like and the Ray J response is like, wow.
so he's another one. Ray J is a professional attention whore. All
Yes,
right. So
yes.
he gonna do whatever he got to do to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because Ray J ain't trying to go back to where he came from. You know where he came from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't know his name. We used to call him Brandy's brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? he didn't have no name. We call him Brandy's brother. So now he gonna do whatever.
The Cameron off. There you go.
Yeah, so he gonna do whatever he got to do to to stay relevant. That's why he say half of the stupid stuff he say and do half of the corny stuff he do because he want to stay relevant.
I dig that for real. I dig that for real.
And then at his age, he's still trying to impress people too. He one of
Yes.
them people. He one of them people that's still trying to be something instead of because people people try to be stuff when they're young and then they step into it and then they become whatever they are, whatever they're gonna be. He's still trying to be cool and trying to want to be accepted, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, by his peers and all that. Yeah, something wrong with Ray J.
It is.
Hold on for 1 second, but I don't want to disconnect again. Hold on.
All right. So my thing is, why you do what you do, just be yourself. Like it's crazy to me. Like me and Dre, we both said that we take the unpopular opinion, and I don't mind being that guy. I promise you, I don't. I'm not going to kiss behind to get into a clique. I'm not going to say what people want me to say to make somebody feel better. I'm going to be me. If you don't like it, I'm with Bernie Mac. Bernie told the whole dude.
That's one of my favorite quotes from that movie too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's one of them quotes you carry with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people gonna be what they're gonna be.
Who you are.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We've got to stop. At first, especially as adults at a mature age. Like, my son Nathan, okay, he's still finding himself. Cool, that's him. But when you get past a certain age, it's like it is what it is. You should have found yourself by now. You accepted who you were, and who you were should have propelled you to who you are now. You was a hoe. Cool. Now you are a mature young woman, family, husband, but it does not neglect who you were back in the day. Like, be proud of, be like, yeah, my road brought me to who I am now, right? And that's what I believe it should be. Like, okay, yeah, I was out here in these streets, but now I'm a better person. And look, I'm trying to go as far as I went last week. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. And it's crazy. That's very true. Brandy has, like Dre said, had a problem with trying to control her image. Like, she gave you this image as a youngin', but no one believes you because we were all young and we did young things. But again, that should have helped you grow to the person you are today. Like, if you are who you were 20, 30 years ago, then that's a conversation.
Definitely.
Yes, that's a conversation. But if you have grown from the person you were 20, 30 years ago, then don't be ashamed of your past. That's what I'm trying to say. If you with Mason, with Sean, hey, you did it. It is what it is. Like, don't be mad they brought it up. Feel like, yo, that was my experience. But now I'm a wife, a mother, whatever you are. Right?
I don't even know why she was mad. Like, it wasn't like they were disrespectful about it.
They were not.
They was real respectful about it. So especially Sean,
Yeah.
because he didn't even know. He found out, later on what was going on. So I think he was kind of hurt by it when he found out. Yeah, the way he talked about it anyway, but
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And so even with Sean, like, Sean went to prison, right? But then he became a politician, became a senator, right? So
yeah, he like in Congress, yeah.
Yeah. So he grew, right? So you can't allow your past to be dismissed, even though you shouldn't let your past define you. Right? Like, don't dismiss it, but don't let it define you either.
Yeah, his transformation and growth is amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Did you check out the documentary on Hulu?
Not yet.
Check it out. Yeah, check it out.
I'm still trying to get past the whole Puff deal. Like, I just finished watching that recently on Netflix.
Oh,
yeah, I'm like, yo. And I wish we would have got this week. Oh my God.
You know his legal team, they got him an appeal. So if he got an appeal, it's only a matter of time for he be out. Because most time when you get an appeal, they'll
Yeah.
give you bail. They'll give you bail while you're on your appeal. You know what I'm saying? So
If that Joker get out, and I'm sorry, I don't care who watching. If you don't like what I'm about to say, get off. If he get out and R. Kelly stay in, I got a problem.
I don't think Kale's going nowhere.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere no time soon. But the
Sad part to me.
the difference is, and that make a big deal in this country. Sometimes it ain't what you done or even your guilt. Money talks. You know what I'm saying? So he still got money. He can afford that grade A legal team, and R. Kelly ain't rolling like that. So he get that public defender or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really believe like if Kel still had money like he had back in the day, he wouldn't be locked up right now. He would have his legal team would have got him out of that, but he ain't had that money like that, so that's why he ended up going where he at. But them boys, whoever Diddy got on retainer, they fighting hard for him. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but we gonna see.
Yeah.
Question is, if he do get out, what he gonna do when he get out? He gonna get somewhere and sit his ass down, or he gonna get out here on some foolishness?
Who? Diddy?
Yeah. Cause
Listen, I'm
cause
sorry.
you know they're gonna be on him.
Diddy is Diddy, sir.
They're gonna be on him.
Diddy is Diddy.
He
And
got he got he gonna have to be extra good.
he's
But
done like so when I watched the documentary, right? He's done what he's done for so long that he doesn't know anything else. Like there was a part documentary I watched, like when he first got in trouble, whatever. He run the street, shaking hands, giving people dap and everything, and they're like, "Yo, I feel dirty. I need to take a shower."
yeah,
Dude,
I saw
yeah,
that part.
these are people that support you.
I saw that part. Yeah.
That's crazy work to me. Like you feel dirty after interacting with the people,
A
right?
lot a lot of people with money feel like that.
That's wild.
Yeah. A lot of people with money feel like that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
They just don't get caught saying it on camera like he
Yeah.
did. But a lot of them feel like that. Trust me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The cameraman dirty for that one. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't.
He
50
kept,
different that one. 50
huh?
different that one.
He kept the camera rolling. You know what I mean? Get all them extras. That was crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's a lesson to be learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got these people out here that's recording your stuff and editing your stuff for them, pay them people. Pay him. Because if he had paid that man, we would never seen none of that footage. But he never paid that man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it was so easy for your boy to swoop in and buy that and buy that footage.
Yo, let me get that footage, yo.
Yeah, money talk. You know what I'm saying? Because soon as that man realized that dude was locked up and he won't get his money, that
Yeah.
footage was going to the highest bidder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and 50 swooped in and made that him offer he couldn't refuse. So yeah, pay your people, man.
Pay your people.
Yeah, pay your people, man.
That's wild. That's crazy. I so I'm thinking, right? Do I feel like that sometimes? Yes. But when I do, I don't interact with people. Like I'll just choose to interact. Like I'm not gonna interact. Yeah, there you go.
Please say
That is
foolishness.
that is a reoccurring thing with Diddy. He don't like to pay people. And I saw that throughout the documentary. I did see that he doesn't pay people.
That's how rich niggas stay rich niggas. They keep all the money to themselves. They don't get nobody nothing.
But that's sad to me that I don't know. So I'm about to tell you all a secret, and I hope everybody watches. When I do work for people, I don't give them a certain price. I always tell them to pay me what you pay me, right? So when I compare your price to what the job is worth, if it's close to it, I'll do you another job. If it's not, I'm not coming back because I refuse to do work for people who don't know the value of the job I'm doing. I wish people would have learned that with Diddy back in the day, no matter what influence he had. Because there was too many testimonies that said that he didn't pay people for what they did.
Shit, all the while.
Yeah, I had to share that one, man. I had to share that one.
He said, "Pay your tithes, B."
Pay time, see. But yeah, um, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, if you ask someone to do some work for you, as G said, pay your time. Sorry, but not sorry. Because if you called in certain people ask you for a what do you call that thing? When you pay them before they come.
Or advance.
Yeah, so that's you for the events.
Yeah.
Before they get there. They ain't done not one thing, but you got to pay them to come. And then when they get done with the job, they'll get the rest of their money. So on to the next topic. And I'm about to, So the next topic. And I know Cuzzo about to have a good time with this one. Because I heard his take on this before. And I had to call him myself and talk about it when he was on his podcast. So you have Remy Ma, you have Claressa Shields, and Papoose. And the reason it's brought up because Claressa and Remy is back in the news again because Remy Ma is going again against Claressa and Papoose, again trying to make her statements known.
She made a diss track.
Oh, this after this track?
Yeah, she made a diss track, yeah.
So I didn't know about that, but like I knew recently, like in the last week, she had some comment. Like she did a video in the last week. She did a video talking to Claressa Shields about, when he get tired of you and get done with you, he's gonna leave you, whatever you think, what I'm saying, he's gonna marry you, blah blah yada yada. He's not, what I'm saying, type of time like, he come back to me this and third. So the question is, should we as people, and shout out to Dre's wife, but should we as people go after our exes, present people that talk about us?
But that whole situation is crazy, right? Because it's easy to see now that this whole time, like she want that nigga back. You know what I'm saying? Because where her little dude at? Ain't nobody seen him. What happened to him? That dude done evaporated. Like, so this whole time, everything she been doing, everything she been saying is she won't Pep back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all that talking about he coming back and he doing all that back and forth and all that, she want that dude back. You making whole songs about this man. They ain't thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? And she doing all this to get attention. So, like I said, she got to want him back because her little dude, she was bragging so much about him having a good job and high credit score and all that. And then you ain't even seen him and her together in a brick. That dude lost like 4 battles straight. He done disappeared. He done fell off the face of the earth. Ain't nobody seen that dude. He on a milk carton somewhere.
So before you finish, right, here's how I heard the story because it's funny. I heard the story. The story I heard that old dude, her dude, got beat up by Papoose.
Yeah, Pebbles beat him up. Yeah.
All right, so then Remy called Papoose like, "Yo, I was about to leave old dude, but now I gotta stay with him because you don't beat him up, so I don't want him to press charges on you, so I gotta stay with him now." So that's what it's saying to me. Cause like, so I'm shocked that you said that you think she wants to be back with him.
I mean, this the thing, right? If you got a current situation and you
Mm-hmm.
still worry about your old situation, you
Oh,
must want that old situation back. Because if you got something new, why you still worry about the old for?
yeah.
Like, so if you call yourself done moved on, why you still going back and forth with this person? You know what I'm saying? Why is you still worried about what this person got going on, what this person doing? Evidently, whatever him and his new his new person got is bothering you. You know what I'm saying? For you to keep coming out, running your mouth, saying this, that, and the other. So that's the way I look at it. Like when people break up and they focus more on their ex and they focus on their current situation,
Mm-hmm.
they obviously want that situation back. Or if they don't want it back, they ain't completely healed for it.
Yeah.
They ain't healed from it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Those are facts.
They
Those
ain't
are,
healed for it. Either way. She not gonna be able to go forward like that till she let it go.
mm-hmm.
And that's what anybody in a similar situation.
Those are facts.
Yeah, because if I calling myself moving forward, man, I ain't worried about what they doing. They go hell for all I care. I don't, I
Hey,
don't care
listen,
what they doing.
I
Yeah,
dig it. I dig
yeah,
it.
yeah. So like for all this stuff she doing is, and at this point, it's getting like to me, it's kind of like a little embarrassing. Like, and it's kind of like taken away from her because she when it come to female MCs, like she one of the ones, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So for you to be out here going back and forth with this girl and him and all that, you kind of like bringing your stock down a little bit. And then, if you go in so many hip hop groups and listen to some of the stuff the other cats say, she really ain't got no stock like that to be bringing down to start with. But that's just me. I ain't gonna put her down like that. But some of these cats are kind of harsh on her. You know what I'm saying? Cause she had a little video that she did too, where she was like, I guess she was on some Marlon type stuff. She don't like Dante said, yeah, she doing too much, man. Yeah, she keeping the real go wrong. Yeah. So but she had a little video where she was like Marlon had like some bikini or lingerie or something on, and dudes in the comments were killing her. I know he was coming. Yeah, I know he was coming. Yo, my man don't play when it comes to shit like that. Yo, he held her down while she was locked up. Yo, she need to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? So I be thanking her.
Like, okay, first of all, hold on, Dre. Listen, because some reason or another I can't find the co-host. If there's a woman on tonight only, I need to put your name in the chat so I can invite you in for the last topic because I need a woman's perspective because I know me and Dre gonna go in on this last topic. Sorry, but not sorry.
I mean, it ain't really nothing to be sorry about, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So put your name in the chat if you're trying to come in. And if you are vocal about anything, put your name in the chat and I promise you I'm gonna bring you in. Go ahead, Dre, about Remy and her situation.
Yeah, she just need to get somewhere and sit down, man. Because at this point, man, she just making herself look bad. Just let just let that shit go. Go lay on somebody's couch.
Mm-hmm.
Work that out. You know what I'm saying? And put it into the music. She ain't dropped no nothing beneficial in a while. You know what I'm saying? Nothing hot. But take it put into the music, man. You might come up with a banger. You know, this the year of the old nigga right here. So you know what I'm saying? She might come up with something. It might be all right. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, in that age bracket from back in that period, you know what I'm saying, dropping stuff and everything, and coming up with some good stuff. There's been a whole lot of nice albums came back from some of the older generation cats. So she need to take that focus and put it in the booth
I dig it.
and yeah, and give us a banger.
I dig it. What do you think about what Walt said?
Well, also, remember, yeah, she trying to stay relevant too. Yeah, because she ain't got nothing going on. Cause Pap gone. You know what I'm saying? Because she just like she's like when he first left, she said that she didn't want to be on Love and Hip Hop. She was only doing that for him and stuff. But without him, what kind of storyline did she have? He made her.
So, so let me give you some pushback, and I'm waiting for a woman to come in. So I I always listen to Everybody Eats Pizza podcast, right? Any new video came out, I made sure I watched it. So my understanding to what you said about like when this joint first happened years ago was you was like Papoose was like he never like made a like a like a big album battle rapper, and Remy was a strong person in a relationship, and he needed a strong woman, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So how can we say she's trying to stay relevant because of him now?
It just seemed that way now. Because at first it was like when they split,
Hmm.
that it just seemed that way. Like because if you listen to what she was saying and going off of the facts that was out there, because like she is the bigger name out of the two of them.
Okay.
So, but now it just seemed like she wants some attention because that man really, I don't really think he's thinking about her. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the time when it first happened, that's just how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Because that man had us waiting for a minute, and then like when I did go look up his discography, he only got like 3 studio albums. The rest of them is a bunch of mixtapes. And
Hmm.
them other two, besides the first one, them other two, ain't nobody hear about them joints coming out unless they just diehards that keep up with him like that. They damn sure won't advertise in no magazines on no none of the TV show. I mean, like whatever TV do advertise albums and stuff. But I ain't never heard of them joints. Cause all I heard back in the day, I used to get a lot of Papoose mixtapes. Anytime you go see the mixtape, man, they always had Pap shit. So, but now it just seemed like she always got something to say. And then, like I said too, man, she just bitter. It seemed like, and like it hurt her more than she wouldn't admit that it hurt her. 'Cause that's what it seemed like, bitterness and hurt. I do now. Like I said, I think she want that man back. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Her league. Oh, that's the league she made with Buddy, right?
I'm
Yeah,
not,
yeah. That thing it disappeared when he disappeared. I told you, Buddy on a milk carton. Don't nobody know that dude that.
so I'm gonna let you answer these questions that I can answer.
Somebody say he was right for. I mean, I don't. He might was. I don't know. But people always want to. Anytime a female is associated with a male rapper, they always want to say take credit away from the female. I ain't gonna disrespect her opinion like that and say that he was writing for her. I don't know. I ain't read no credits that had his name in there. He could have been. He could have not. I ain't gonna say that. I know she nice with it because I remember her when she was battling because her whole first album came from most of her battle bars that she did when she was in that league before her first album dropped.
Mm.
So I ain't gonna say he was. I ain't gonna say he wasn't. But see, my thing about this is anytime somebody say that somebody wrote for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Most ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying, when you find out that they ghost writ for somebody, it makes sense because they got a whole catalog of hits themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Kales.
do,
Kales.
yeah, you or somebody like Hove or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? They got a string of hits, but you know, you say somebody like Pap wrote for her, like if he writing stuff for her like that, why he ain't writing that for himself like that? Or would you ever heard a Papoose song on the radio? Be real.
I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah, like y'all show me some battles. Y'all show me like some freestyles he did. The alphabet joint, right?
Mm. That was from a K Slay mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only reason I know who he is because of K Slay in the Street Sweeper series. He used to do all those K Slay mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started doing his own.
Mm-hmm.
But people love to do that. Just like I heard some people say that Offset be writing for Cardi. Like where his shit at?
I don't know. Um,
Not that he don't got no hits, but
right.
he ain't got no songs that had the magnitude of her songs got. And if he wrote something for her like that, where his stuff felt like that. That's all I'm saying. Some stuff just don't sound like when somebody writing for somebody after you found they wrote it, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Like for example, Jay-Z wrote still Dre for Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you know Jay-Z wrote it, when you go back and listen to it, you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds like something Jay-Z will write.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go listen to half of Memphis, like I ain't gonna do them dirty, like not half of it, but you can go listen to some of Memphis Bleak songs, and you can tell that those are songs that Jay gave the Bleak. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the Jay's flow, his cadence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he want to stay independent underground. Says no rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? say, look, even when they say it, they don't mean that shit. No rapper wants to say independent underground because don't nothing come with that independent underground shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You only got a couple cats that's independent underground, like, and that's more so now, not back
right.
from the era we
Right.
from. Like
Right.
you got independent, like you got like like that kid that tightrope, like I think he independent. Um and
Like independent and underground is like is more champion now. But back in the day you had to have a label, right, backing you.
yeah, I mean, but even still, even if you got a label like distributing your stuff, some people will be independent and have a label just just distribution.
Mm-hmm.
But like Pap, I don't think Pap was on that type of time. I just really don't. I think that he's one of those cats that we expected a whole lot from, and we got a very little from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I because he had us waiting for that Nasir Dream for a long damn time. By the time it came out, I didn't really want to listen to it no more. I'll be honest with you.
So I'm with Walt. We only heard mixtapes from Poos.
Yeah, that's all I and I ain't gonna lie, the mistake was dope because
Yeah.
he had some nice concepts, you know what I'm saying, and stuff that he with some of the songs he did, like so he definitely a true MC. He can spit and he got some songs that like I seen one I had a mixtape one time where he made up a whole scenario about like he wrote basically a Minister Society part two where Kane's son come back and do a whole lot of wild shit. Like that shit crazy. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And he put it all like he used I can't think of that beat he used, but it was an old school beat he used that he spit that jump to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he real talented.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess the women's kind of scared to come on. Anybody got anything to say about? So before I move to that subject, I will say this here. I agree with Cuzzo that if you have truly moved on from your ex, then you really don't care what they do or say. Like it should run off of you like water on a duck's back. And if it bothers you, then you have not truly moved on. Sorry, you haven't. If what they say or what their partner say about you is bothering you, then you haven't moved on. Like you're stuck.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're stuck. And that's how you know you truly you have truly moved on when you really just don't care about what your ex got to say. Like I've heard some wild stuff that was said about me. I'm like, why are you telling me? I don't right? I'm like, I don't care. I'm chilling. I got peace where I'm at. Keep that
Facts.
news over there.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, once you find peace, man, like it ain't
Yeah.
you're not gonna let none of that interrupt it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. I'm like, I got peace where I don't keep that story to yourself. Like, I don't need to hear it. All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna go with the comments as they come in, and you can answer the question because you're better able to.
Pap upgraded and Rim downgraded. I mean, you could say that. I mean, because be honest with you, I never heard a buddy that she was messing around with till she started messing with him. I never heard of him. Everybody knew who Clarissa is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So I never heard a buddy. You know who Clarissa was before Pap started messing with him? You know, I'm a fight fanatic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
So
I
I
knew.
so the reason I knew who Clarissa really was, like I heard about her, but I didn't know who she really was until she started beefing with Cam. Like when she started beefing with Cam, I'm like, let me
Oh, okay,
check
yeah,
this
yeah,
girl
yeah,
out. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. She don't back down for nobody. But yeah, I've been following her for a while. Um, I uh, I had seen a couple of her fights, and then she things started getting interesting about her to me back in the day because she tried to bring Layla Ali out of retirement,
And I
right?
heard that. Yes, I heard that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I was like, "What's she hoping to gain here?" I said, "Because it's lose lose for her.
Right.
Because if she beat Layla, only thing she did was beat an old fighter.
Exactly.
Then she lose, she got beat by an old fighter.
Right. And you're exactly
So
right. Like,
yeah, so it was a lose lose. It was a lose lose for her. So I don't know what she was trying to gain by it. The only thing she was doing, and then she was just being like straight up disrespectful. So I mean, I don't know, but she very very outspoken. She don't back down for nobody.
like
And
if
then
if she was fighting in the 2000s when Layla was fighting, that's so I watched Layla, right? Trust me, I watched Layla, and
yeah, who did?
this 2000s, then and she was in that era, then that would have been a great fight to me. I would have watched it. I would have paid for it actually. Now you're exactly right. This is what 26 years later.
Too late. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she just need to focus on the competition that's at hand. But and she's still out here trying to she calling out men too.
Start, hold on. Let's talk about that real quick because I'm sick of her. Listen, ladies,
You heard what Shannon Sharp said, right?
right, and talk to her face.
Yeah.
Ladies, let me tell you something. Unless you got that hammer on you, Don't call no man out. It's not gonna be pretty for you.
But you know what though? I do want to see her fight Rolly though. I think she could beat Rolly. Hey, you know who Rolly is?
Yes, I do.
Rolly is a goofball,
You
man.
you you
I think she could beat Rolly, man. Now Thurman, I think she need to leave Thurman her alone. Cause one time I catch her good, one time she gone. She need to leave Thurman alone, but cause that's the two main ones she been calling out. She called out Thurman and she called out Rolly. But and then she claims I never seen her in her sparring session. She says she sparred with me. And I
she
don't know how
do.
to do. She do. She
And,
sparred with me.
and she's been hit and hit on the ground a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what though? Like sparring partners quiet as it kept. A lot of them sparring partners be whooping these boxers' ass. You know what I'm saying? And
That,
then
that I didn't
sometimes,
know.
yeah, a lot of time, and then sometimes sparring partner actually come back and beat them later on because they know him better than anybody else because they've been sparring with him. Like Holmes. Holmes used to spar with Ali.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And then he ended up, even if he hated to do it, but he ended up coming back, you know what I'm saying, fucking Ali up.
Oh, we can't bring that up, man. Go ahead, stop playing.
I'm
Ali,
just saying. He
Ali
was
was
old. He was old, but he ain't had no business in that ring. But that's a whole nother story. But
uh,
the point is, Holmes came back and you know what I'm saying, and gave
stricken that from
Holmes.
the record, people. Ali was old when he fought Holmes in the
Yeah,
ring.
he was old, but he got in there. You know what I'm saying?
Money grab,
Huh?
money grab.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Before I move on, what do you think about Mayweather coming back?
It's a lot of speculation going around about that. A whole lot of speculation going on around
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
I've heard a lot, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I asked you. What do you
yeah.
think about
So so 50 has said like after like the first exhibition fight, or maybe the second, he said, y'all know he doing exhibitions cause the boy broke. You know what I'm saying?
it? I heard that.
50 said that he got a real bad gambling problem, right?
Okay, okay.
So that's why that's why they claim he been doing all these exhibitions, right? But this right here, from what I understand, ain't no exhibition. This is like a legit fight. And Pacquiao want to take that oath from him. You know what I'm saying?
I want him to. Sorry, but I just do.
Everybody do. That's the reason why Floyd do such big. Why he always done such big numbers. Nobody nobody watched the. I say 30% actually watch Floyd because they want to see him be victorious. The other 70% watch because they want to see Floyd lose.
I gotta put this out here in the streets. So honestly, Dre,
He say,
honestly, Dre, and this is no joke, and this is to everybody who's gonna listen later. When I came back from DC, I boxed in DC. I came back from DC. I had hands, and I watched Mayweather fight. I didn't like his style. I just didn't.
which era was this now? Because you know
This was like so.
he
I
got
left. So I left DC. Came back from DC in like 2001.
so you talking about money, you talking about Pretty Boy Floyd. That was the Pretty Boy era.
Right.
Yeah.
So I didn't like what I saw. I watched his fights. I did. I didn't like. I didn't
But
like.
that was the best version of him because he was still knocking cats out then.
I didn't see knockouts.
Yeah. He
I'm
was
not
still
saying he didn't do it. I'm just
yeah.
saying I didn't see it.
Yeah, Pretty Boy was still knocking cats out then. His
Like
his last knockout before he switched to the money era was Hatton.
okay.
Yeah, he dropped Hatton, and then after that, he didn't have another knockout till Ortiz, and we know why that happened. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so he was he was more of on the defensive tip.
Exactly. So that's what I saw.
In the
That's what
money
I saw.
era. Yeah, the money. That's the money era. He adopted the shoulder roll. But see, the thing about it, he was more defensive, but he was offensive at the same time. Because soon as you throw, whether he block it, slip it, he automatically counter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw.
Auto,
I watched it fight. Yeah,
automatically. Yeah,
I watched it fight.
automatically. And then the thing, the best thing about him is his ability to adapt right on the spot. If you get the best of him in round 5, round 6, he already done adapted and switched up, and you gonna have problems. You're not gonna be able to do the same thing you did in round 6 that you did in round 5.
I dig it.
Yeah, so that's the thing about him. But the question is, can he do that shit now?
No.
Yeah,
And
cause and
unfortunately, I
then too,
start boxing, so I can't get in the ring with him.
because the reason why his power was limited in his last couple fights is because Floyd hands are brittle. Like he was paying the hand specialists a lot of money just to take care of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
So him he not he that's why he hadn't been knocking nobody out because his
Mm-hmm.
hands were hurting. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that he had broke one of them. He had hurt his, I think in the if you want the Sugar Shane fight, it might have been the no, I want the Sugar Shane fight. It was probably the one of the Madonna fights. I think he hurt his hand. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Floyd, he just bought like a bunch of watches the other day. I guess he trying to show people he ain't broke. One of the watches cost like 18 million by itself. So
Okay.
but yeah, but
I'm trying to think of my boy name. The black dude that started back fighting after he got knocked by the white dude. He started back fighting like
are you
recently.
talking about Wilder?
Yes, Deontay
Yeah,
Wilder.
yeah. He looked good his last fight.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still wild with it. Like soon as he got you in trouble, he get happy and start swinging wild and crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But in his defense, Wilder didn't take up boxing until 19, 20 years old.
Right.
He decided that what he was doing in life wasn't good enough to take care of his family the way he wanted to, so he took up boxing, and it worked for him.
Hold on. Before I go to the last topic, was he the cat that like found out his old lady was like cheating or something?
Yeah, he let her go. Yeah,
Okay.
and her son been talking crazy. He hurt by that too. You can hear it in his voice. Yeah, it's
I'm trying.
wild. Yeah, I heard some of that, but I just saw the interview where he was complaining because the kid had said something about he won't have his daddy or something like that, and
Mhm.
you could tell by he was talking because he was hurt because he done a lot of stuff for the kid. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, being a step parent is hard. It ain't for the weak.
Yeah, that's no such for another day. But yeah, I dig it
Yeah, that's definitely a whole nother conversation. Yeah,
for another day.
yeah.
Ladies, this is your fault. I try to bring women on to defend you all. I can't find a co-host, so she might be fine.
But it ain't nothing to defend women about. It ain't a man and women thing because I know females that have
Yeah,
suffered from this too. Yeah,
yeah, I dig it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I
yeah,
understand, Frank. You're right.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just dirty either way it go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I dig it. You're right. I can't stand Frank. Last topic for the night, and I promise you, I wish other women on to go against two men. It comes from the latest I heard. This is funny. Anthony Edwards, basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans. Uh, that's a wild boy, first of all. Yeah, get you another one of them glasses right there, sir.
He's smart though.
I dig it.
They need to
You know
erect a statue of him in his hometown. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Edwards had a child by a young lady. And now I'm going to talk about, before I go into the whole subject, I'm going to let me and Dre deal with this right here real quick before I go to the actual topic. He let her know from the get-go that he didn't want to have anything to do with this child. Like, off top, off rip. She got pregnant, and he was like, yo, I'm not trying to be a daddy.
Mm.
So tell me your thoughts on that, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on that.
Well,
first of all, hold
like
on. Before you say anything, because you already said something, right? Let's put this on board.
a skink, not a young lady. so let's start there, right?
Okay.
She not no wholesome girl, right? She was trying to trap that man, and most dudes make it easy to get trapped because if he really won't try and have no kids, he would protect himself. But that's a whole nother conversation too.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation too.
Yeah.
But he ended up getting her pregnant. So he said he don't want to be in child life.
Mm-hmm.
This man go and he calculate how much money it's gonna take for this child for 18 years. And give her a lump sum.
Yes.
$1.08 million.
That's crazy.
That's launched out to her over 18 years. Right?
No. What's crazy, she took it, but go ahead.
Yeah, so she took it, but the thing about it is, and this is the part where I got a beef with, and this is why the system is messed up, because if it's already done and over with, you know what I'm saying? Why is she allowed to go back to court? Why is she allowed to try to take this to another state where she can try to get more money? See, that right there let you know it's not about the child, because the child is taken care of. That $1 million is gonna take care of that child. The child is taken care of. This is no longer about the child. This is her bitter in her feelings and trying to hurt this man now. You know what I'm saying? She worried about what money he might make or what money he might get. Because she said, she was like, if he was giving her money a month, then every couple years they get to go have an amendment or whatever, and they could she could up the payments or add on or whatever if he start making more money. But she said that she can't do that with the way the money is now. So that's why she want to take it back to court. But see, by it be already supposed to be settled, shouldn't no judge even touch that. He ought to take his gavel and throw and hit her upside the head with it. Because no judge should touch that. They should let it alone. I don't understand why she's allowed to do that. That's messed up. Because once you start doing tactics like that, it's no longer about a child. You're showing your ugly side. Then you're deliberately trying to do something to bring this man down. That's what it is, or bring that person down. 'Cause like I said, I've known females that have been on child support and they have got done dirty. You know what I'm saying? The child support system is just a dirty system. It needs to be overhauled, and it's just tragic the way that some people get done.
So before we get into that conversation, what I will say, this is what I know about that situation, is the heifer, and I love the word heifer. Pearly hates it. Shout out to Pearly. Love
Shout
him
out to
all.
Pearly.
Yeah, shout out to Pearly. She hates that word, but she's not here no more. So the heifer wanted to take this child support case to Cali. Right? And Cali is automatically 50% of your earnings. Like off top. They went to a judge. Anthony Edwards went to a judge, and they put it back in Georgia. So that's how he was able to get away with that 1 point, what is it, three? You said 03?
Oh eight,
Oh
one
eight
point oh eight million. Yeah.
million dollars. But if that boy went to Cali, that boy would have been paying the numbers I heard today with his basketball contract and shoe contract. He's making like 60 million per year. That's 30 million a year for that boy, for that child.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
So the reason I want to have this conversation, I wish I was a woman on, but it's y'all fault. I want to talk about, should the child support system, is it broken and should it be changed? And I'm going to start off by saying this right here. My thought process is, and I'm not even going to go to the original conversation. The original question was going to be, what's more important, financial help or physical help? In other words, is it better for a man to be broke but be there for the child, like band practice and soccer practice and concerts, or should you just get his money and he's absent in a child's life? I'm not gonna have a conversation tonight. I want to deal with this right here, and I'm gonna see what my cousin got to say about this right here. My thought process on child support. I believe child support is for people who don't want to take care of their kids. I believe that if he's not willing to financially support his child, then yes, put that man on child support. I've heard too many stories about people who are dealing with that actual problem. It's like you lay down, he shoot the club up, put a bar in the box. I was very nice. Now, I've had conversations with people who I said, look, if that man let you know out the gate, he's not trying to have a child, period. Like, he don't want a child. It is what it is. Like, he let you know out the gate. So the abortion conversation, I'm not going to have tonight because that'll be another 3 hours. Trust. Because I don't think it's fair that if I had no kids, I want a child, I'm with a woman, and we lay down, right? And she get pregnant. I want this child. She's like, no, I'm not ready for a child. I'm having an abortion. Helfer, give the child to me. However, I, as a man, I want a child, will lay down, and you get pregnant, and then you're like, well, I want my baby. I'm not trying to have it. I mean, I'll let you know at the gate. I don't have no children. So that was the type of time that because Anthony Edwards told the girl out the gate, I'm not that child father. Right? You heard the reports.
Yeah, I read it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he let her know, get an abortion. No. She thought she could be rich. And talk to me, sir. I can go.
Yeah, I mean, I think he handled that very very well, and I don't think nobody. I never heard nobody doing that before. I think that was
Me either.
genius.
Me either.
And then the that comment that Harlem made, he ain't lying about that. People, they got some bad people working in them offices too. They got
Hmm.
some bitter people working in there, and they take it out on people in there. Cause like I remember my kid's mother telling me one time that the caseworker was trying to get her to get me for more than what I was paying. And she
Hmm.
like, nah, she kept telling her she was good, but she was like trying to press her, like, yo, he make more than that. You can get more than that. And she was like, nah, we straight. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
But a lot of them in there is bitter and they be doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So the system, it ain't so much the system. Sometimes the system is jacked up, but then they got jacked up people working in there too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they got it's just messed up all the way around. But
Like quick story. Like when I tell people shout out to Tanika, right? They don't know what I mean. Me and Tanika went to court. There was a price set for child support, but they gave us another court date, and I guess the court knew I was about to get a raise. Got the raise. Court date came up. I'm like, Tanika, we gotta go to court. Tanika said, we're not going to court. You do what you do already, and you give us extra. I'm not going back to court. That's why I will always give Tanika a shout out because she never went for an increase in child support.
yeah,
I can appreciate that.
yeah, because she wasn't being greedy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And what you was doing was sufficient enough to take care of the children,
Hmm.
and that's all. And then you did extra on top of that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah,
That's why I always give I shout out Tanika all the time for that exact reason. Because I know what she could have done,
yeah,
but she didn't do.
yeah. They be trying to push them too. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, they be trying to push them.
So, child support, yes, child support is for irresponsible fathers and lazy and fit mothers.
That man say unfit. Yo, this nigga be wild, man.
you you see his comment before.
Yeah, I tell you, I know you were coming on this one. I know you were coming on this one.
But I agree that I don't think you should put a responsible dude who wants to be there for his child physically and financially on child support. Like child support should not be because you moved on and now you mad. Child support should not be for, well, I asked you to give the boy some shoes and you couldn't afford it at the time and he got shoes. No, that's not what it should be for. My
it's
opinion.
a, it's actually, it's a weapon.
Yes.
A lot of people use it as a weapon to
Yes.
try to harm somebody.
Yes.
And they like I've read stories like online, like on the posts and stuff like that,
Mhm.
where dudes would be like this one dude said he went and got some clothes for the kids, right?
Mm.
And he had a whole trash bag full of clothes,
Mhm.
brand new, still had tags on them.
Mhm.
And then when he tried to give them to her, she didn't want to take them because they was in a trash bag. She like, why they in the trash bag? Like, what that got to do with anything? This man got a bag full of brand new clothes, tags still on them for the kids. Like, what's the problem? It's little stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then like, have you ever like I wouldn't when the last time I had to go to court, whenever I go to court, they don't never call my name early. I end up sitting there all day before my case. So I end up hearing everybody else's business and stuff while I'm sitting there waiting. Yo, it be some crazy stories while you sitting there waiting. Like
Yeah,
some of that shit comedy too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
absolutely.
the dudes be in there talking junk, the women be talking junk, and the judge be trying to. Some of the judges be playing. You know what I'm saying? Playing one side, but some of them actually try to be fair. But it be a whole lot of crazy stories in there, especially some of these dudes that really be trying, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't be cutting no slack. So I know one day I went in there and I seen a couple dudes, like I already knew by the way he was talking, I said he get ready to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I said he get ready to go to jail. You know, once they tell you, say, yo, go sit over there for a little while, you know, they about to hook you up when they tell you go sit on the other side over there. But yeah, the system is it definitely need an overhaul.
Yes, it does.
Definitely. And
I agree.
because it get to the point, man, like you when you pay, man, like that ain't enough. Like this man gave this chick $1 million and she still want more.
So let's go here. The man gave the chick $1 million, but so I also know child support is based on what a parent earns. So back in the day, it used to be about what both parents earns, right? But it's now about what the person that you're trying to put on child support earns, and you're exactly right. Women are also put on child support today. I've there's a dude that stays off of like Bells Fork Road. I can't.
Belfort.
Yeah, Bells Fork, and he got his daughter full time, and his lady, well, the mama pays him child support. So you're exactly right. But it's a so how they do it now is that they base it on what that I don't say absent parent makes. With that said, this girl should to me should have waited. Sorry, she didn't. If this man is worth $60 million a year for 5 years, that's just 5 years. $60 million. You took the Dollar Tree offer, not Dollar General, not not, not Family Dollar. You took the Dollar Tree offer and was happy about it. Now you mad because now you thinking, well, I could have took the Nobu offer. I could have took the Ruth Chris offer, but you declined it because you was happy about the Dollar Tree offer.
She be all
What you have?
right. she be I mean, she be all right, man. I mean, she got she got more money going through her hands than most people that so many people out here is working.
True, true.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel sorry for her. It's like I think I read an article where Rick Ross, one of his kids' mother had took him out of court, telling him she wanted more money for child support. But then shout out to the judge, because the judge told her, yo, you need to go get a job.
Mm,
Cause he already paying her enough.
hmm.
And she wanted more. And she's sitting on her ass not doing that. You know, judge like, yo, you need to go get a job. So we got that's another thing too. Some of these judges need to quit going with the flow and advocate, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
for what's right. Cause it's like I knew I had a partner of mine. He went to court, and then they was already taking half his check, and then he went back, and they were trying to add some extras on.
Mm-hmm.
And when the judge looked over it, the judge was like, if y'all already getting half of this man money, he
Mm-hmm.
said, if we do all this right here, he was like, how is this man gonna live? He said, this man got to be able to take care of himself. So he was like, nah, I'm not gonna do all that.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these judges gonna have to step up too, because some of this stuff
Yes,
just don't make no sense.
you right. And the sad thing, the sad thing is until people that have the power and influence to make change see that certain things are wrong, it's not going to change. That's just how it is. Let's see what he said. Hold on. I had a second woman that was I'm gonna bring on, but she's not home yet either. That's her fault. I was trying to bring a woman on. I want that woman's perspective. That's your fault. So don't get mad at me or Dre. I try to bring a woman on so she can, so she.
Man, don't be mad at me about.
I'm just saying, like I was trying to bring on an opposite perspective.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, like I said, it's a dirty game. It's a
True.
very dirty game, man. A lot of people get taken advantage of.
How as a man can I say that women are lazy and unfit because when they have kids with a bunch of men, the ones who are paying, they take that money and stretch that among all the kids instead of going out and working a 9 to 5 and then blame them saying that they know the other fathers will not help, like it's on them solely. Goodness, here comes the comments. Um,
Yeah, that's true too, man. Like sometimes when you got when it's when there's more than one child involved,
mhm,
um, it's different fathers. S- some niggas don't do nothing, so they
true.
take the dude is trying and working. They'll go extra hard on him because they'll take what he giving and they'll stretch it out to take care of all of them because they know they're not gonna get nothing from the other dude. I've seen that in real time too.
Right.
Yeah, other dude didn't do jack like
Yeah.
nothing, and so they stressed the one man. You know what I'm saying? And so they were using what he was giving to take care of all of them. That's crazy.
So, as I like to say, let's go here. G, I want you to comment when I finish, not before. Whenever I was with a young lady that had kids and I was staying in her house, I talked to the BDs in her life. And I let the BDs know, look, we don't need your support. I'm here right now. I got this. I, I did, Dre. Seriously. Like, we on the phone. Yeah, can I talk to so? I'm like, yeah, you can talk to him, but listen up. Like, that little $30 you sending, you can stop sending. Like, I don't need it. So, because if I'm there with this woman in the house, and I gotta put this up. Stay in there. I know it won't last long, first of all. But if I'm staying there, I don't want your money. Keep your little $100 a month to yourself. I don't need it.
This nigga wild. Yo.
I'm like, I don't like that little, you know what I'm saying, piece of change. You said it's not gonna break me. Like, keep it, like, go ahead and flip something with it. Like, I don't need it. Get you know what I'm saying, what you need to get you, you know what I'm saying, flip it. Do what you do.
That's wild. That's wild. Wow.
And the sad part is people who are watching later on is not gonna understand what I'm saying. They're gonna say, why you keep saying that's wild for?
And yo, and they just went along with that.
Yes.
Word. That's wild, man.
Yes. Yes.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Take
Yeah,
that.
I had a dude try to call me like that one time, right?
Oh, word.
Yeah, I was on the phone and she was telling me about something she needed, and I was telling her that I was gonna take care of it. And before we could finish talking, he in the background popping off running his mouth. Like, I guess he mad because she asked me for the money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say, man, like I put a piece of cussing on that nigga. I said, yo, listen, man. I said, listen. I said, first of all, you ain't got to be buying my son nothing. She
Right.
called who she's supposed to call. You ain't got to buy
Yeah.
my son nothing. I said, and furthermore, when grown folks is talking,
Shut your mouth.
yeah, be the fuck quiet, man.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. And then I told her, I said, don't bring him nowhere around me. I said, he don't need to come around me. Right. So about a month passed, right? And she bring my son down here. I go over to her mama house. This nigga sitting over there in the chair with his feet kicked up and shit, like he home and shit. You know what I'm saying? And before I could get over there to him, she make a beeline and get right in my face because she already knew it was about to go down. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Yeah, wow. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy thing about it is, like, for years, like, he would always talk junk on the phone, but he would never. 'Cause I only saw him twice in person, and he would never say nothing to me when I when I saw him in person. But he would open the phone, yo. He would have more mouth than a little bit. He would hang up on me and shit when I would call and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when we did talk, cause one time she stopped talking to me on the phone completely. We had to start doing text messages and shit because he got so to the point he ran his mouth so much. And but it was funny, right? Because after they broke up and he realized that he didn't have her protection no more, then he became polite.
Mm.
I went to the house one day and I had changed cars, so he didn't know it was me when I pulled up.
Mm.
So he walked outside to see who it was and pulled up. And when he bent down and looked in the car and seen me, he was like, "Oh, it's you." She went to the store. She'd be right back. And he was all polite, and then he went back. He went back in the house. But yeah, I just that's crazy. This is wild to me, man. You told them to, like, don't say nothing. They just stopped. That's crazy to me.
Yes. So when I took, like, I admit it already. I'm there for a season, not a reason. Oh.
That's wild too. But we'll talk about that.
You
That's
gotta come
wild.
back to that one, baby.
Yeah, you gotta come back to that. That's wild too. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I'm here for a season, not a reason. So during this season, I'm here. I don't say nothing. I'll buy the babies the cardboard posters and the pens and the food, like whatever the kids need. I don't need your help. I would feel some type of way, right? And I got kids on my own. But if I get with this person who have kids, if I can't take care of mine and theirs, I don't need to be there. So I let old dude know, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you need to do, go out here, you know what I'm saying? Get that work, flip it.
You send that man to jail. But that's the only place he flipped to. you send that man to jail.
If he's smart, he's not going to jail. What are we talking about? Yo, stop. If he's smart, he's not going. Why are we putting him in a jail for? You wild for that one.
I know how dudes is, right? He ain't even bucket you. That let you know he ain't built for no flipping nothing. He flipped the jail, man. He ain't built for it. He flipped the jail. You send that man to jail.
I'm saying, like, I'm seriously. 3 different women, same result. I talked to all dudes on the phone. Yeah, what up? That's how it was.
Yeah, I dig it.
And like we had conversations, like, okay, yeah, you do what you need to do. I got over here. But again, I'm here for a season, not a reason. After my season's over, then what you gotta do after that?
How do female feel about that?
Oh, that would happen.
Because
again, they knew I had their backs and their kids' back.
Yeah.
Right. So I will feel some type of way. Even today, my kids grown. Lily, job, Angel, college, Nathan about to graduate high school, right? Oldest daughter, whatever. Even now, if I get a female, we get together, stay together, I will feel some type of way if I couldn't take care of everything by myself.
Yeah.
You dig? It's like I'm not gonna be with you unless I can. And that's crazy to me that you're waiting for, hold on, baby. I'm waiting for my child support check. What? Ninja, please. Tell that man to put that child support check and save it up.
Save it up.
Save it up. Get some work.
Go to jail.
And look, seriously, I was talking about the other day, really, real quick, because the folks were talking about, I'm like, I don't know how it's done now. Like, things are different now than it was back in our day. Because the corners are closed.
The what now?
The corners are closed. Unless I don't know. But for what I see, the corner's closed.
There's a corner somewhere that ain't closed. It might be closed here, but there's a corner somewhere.
Oh God! Like I said, I'm saying like to me, as far as what I'm used to, like I'm used to seeing the corners open, and the corners to me are closed. So I know it's done differently now than what I'm used to. But whatever I gotta do, like, push it how you push it. But I don't need your cash here.
That's what's up, man. You're a good dude for that.
I try. But again, look, I'm a good dude for a season, not a reason.
That's wild, boy. It's wild.
But the thing is this, like, I agree that the child support system is broken. I've dealt with it for years. I've had plenty of pushback on it. I don't care who disagrees. It needs to be restructured because I don't think every man that breaks up with a woman should be on child support. Just because we break up, if I'm willing to take care of my child, don't pay me on child support. I'm doing my due. I don't need to stay in our business. My thought process.
Yeah, I feel you. I think things would be better if a lot of people could handle stuff internally
Mm-hmm.
instead
Mm-hmm.
of reaching out and getting outside people involved.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta. There's a certain level of maturity that you gotta
Maturity
have to go through that. It's a lot of communication
and respect.
and respect. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of communication got to come into play for that. And everybody just ain't
Built for it.
ain't mature enough to handle it or have the communication skills to do that. And a lot of people they lead with their emotions too, so that take a lot out of the situation too. So yeah, so it's a delicate situation.
It's a dirty game.
Yeah, dirty game.
Hashtag it's a dirty game.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ. I'll try to get off.
I'm counting down, you know what I'm saying? I'm having me a big party, you know what I'm saying, once I get off
Dude,
this.
when listen, when I call that woman at that office and my child support bump up, boy, let me tell you something. I'm gonna invite all of y'all right here. You know what I'm saying? Explain, G. Who lose money by doing what? I don't get what you're saying.
I guess he's saying if they didn't do that, they could get more money.
You know what? You probably could. You probably could. Because
in some situations, they're probably
yeah. Because
I tell you a situation like that. One of 50 Cent baby mamas took him to court, right?
Yes.
Now he was already giving her a certain amount. She wanted more.
Right.
So no, she didn't go to court. He went to court himself. And now she get less than what he would give her. he went and put himself up, and now she get less than what he was giving her every month.
Yes, that's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, that's true. Sometimes when they go through child support, they lose out because they might actually get more if they just worked it out with the guy.
Yes. I'm waiting for this last. I need an explanation too with this last comment because we have been on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Dirty game.
It's
dirty.
It's a dirty game. Dirty game. Like the whole.
What was the other comment?
Oh, I'll show it to you again. I was trying to see what he was saying here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to get that. Like, I need clarification on what he was trying to say on that. Well, yeah, it's a dirty game. I agree, and I wish that again, this is only for the good fathers I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the bad fathers who like go out their way not to work a job, who work under the table. I ain't talking about them jokers there. This is not for them.
Yeah, all them jokers they be quitting every time they get on to them.
Right.
That's crazy though, man. There's dudes out here that can't find a job at all. These dudes be finding jobs at will and quitting.
And
Just so they ain't got pay,
yes,
just so they ain't got to pay child support.
I've heard the stories.
Yeah, that's wild.
He was given 400 or 500, and I just said 175. Yeah, that does happen, G. But it's like it's like old girl. I don't know. Do we got a name for her?
Cool.
Anthony Edwards' baby mama.
Oh, I didn't even pay no mind.
I forgot. I don't know if I got a name for her, but it's like her. Okay. Damn it, man.
You probably hear her name again, cause most time them types right there, they keep right on going till they find them somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
And she will,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I'm being nice. I'm being very nice. Carla, I'm not gonna tap the table.
You tapping the table.
I'm not gonna tap it. I'm not gonna tap it. I'm gonna be good. My issue with her, and let's get with her. It's sad to me. I'm gonna let Dre come on and respond to what I gotta say after I'm done. It's sad to me when you have women like her who go out their way to get knocked up. Like they make sure, you know what I'm saying, he shoot the club up. Like, baby, trust me. Because you see him as a paycheck. I lie, Carla. You see him a paycheck. See him as paycheck. And it's like Dre said, when you do it to one person, you're looking for the next sucker, brother.
Next sucker, man.
Brother.
Tomato. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're looking for a payday. Because you know this person has a certain trajectory.
We hope they do anyway.
Yes. You allow yourself. And this don't just go for her. This goes for these skis out here in these streets. They got the same. You get pregnant by 5 dudes. You go on welfare. You know what? Dre talk, sir. I can't talk no more because I'm about to go in too far. I'm just about to man.
Yeah, you definitely about to piss somebody off going down that road.
Look, you see where I'm going at?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, you definitely about to roll somebody wrong going down that road. Yeah. Yeah. But I think what you were trying to say before you were about to go off is, some of these ladies that they prey on these athletes
Yes.
and entertainers
Yes.
because they trying to use that to come up so they don't have they put themselves in a position where they don't have to do nothing and keep a steady line of money coming in.
Correct.
Like what's that chick name? What's her name? Was it Brittany Renner? The one that was she was with
Yes.
the she was with the basketball player, and as soon as she had the baby, she divorced him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like a couple weeks later, after she divorced him, she was at the Panther game. And somebody took a picture of the Panther games and look at her. She's out here looking for another baby daddy already.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like people at the game were like telling her leave their players alone and stuff like that. But it's there's some of them
Once again,
is what they do.
it's a dirty game.
Yeah, the dirty game. They prey on the and some of these athletes and these entertainers, they don't got nobody to tell them no better. They don't know no better. Yeah. Which I know that the NBA, I know that they give and the NFL might too. They give them a class about financial literacy as part of something that they got to do when they first get into the league. I don't know if it like that financial literacy cover like the holes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But
It should.
it should, yeah, because you got people that that's their sole mission is to take advantage of you. So I don't know.
Like it's the same thing for like regular dudes. That's why I'm trying to be nice, but I want to be real. So I'm fighting right now, like real time.
It's hard to be nice and keep it real at the same time.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm fighting real time. Like I want to go in and be like, I'm like, no, I can't. But the thing is, it's crazy because it's like, I'm sorry, G said his statement says it all. And I've seen it now. Like people think it's just professional athletes, but then we also got to put it in the streets. And the streets are brutal. Like these heifers out here will just get knocked up for food stamps.
Mm. Mm.
Should I go on? See, y'all bothering me right now. $800 food stamps, you can sell 300, so for two. Quick cash.
That's crazy.
Listen. I keep it real. I keep it real, sir. I keep it real.
Nah, I mean, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying because I know people that do that. You know what I'm saying? So then the crazy thing about it is like I used to know this chick. She would sell her food stamps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like toward the end of the month, she come around and be asking, you know what I'm saying, my peoples for money because she ain't got none. She ain't got no food. And I'm like, you'll have some food if you want to sell your food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild to me, man. Like, but people do it, man. Like,
Thanks.
yeah, like, but yeah, crazy, man. Crazy.
I don't know what to say.
Man. Some stuff you just gotta shake your head at, man. Like, yeah.
Look, I'm trying to be like Mace. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Some stuff just like, I mean, nothing to say. Like Like he said, it's a dirty game, man.
It's a dirty game.
Dirty game, man.
Like Pac said it first. Like it's a dirty game. Like it's just dirty. I don't know what to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
It's a dirty game. Like yo, it's hoes out here in these streets.
Hmm.
Whether they cheap or expensive, like they do what they gotta do. Like whether it's a food stamps or for meals, like they doing the same thing. It's crazy. But are there any more questions, comment? Oh God. Any more questions, comments, gripes, complaints before we get off? Because we've been on for 2 hours.
What he say is just what? Adjust situations.
Yeah.
Yo, I think the Harlem be bugging, boy.
First of all, I'm actually shocked that you could like. I'm looking for the old Bane, like you know what I'm saying. Like
You what?
I'm looking for like the 2004 Bane.
Hey, you know, there a little bit of growth. You know what I mean? Trying to change my ways a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain situations, you know.
Oh boy.
It come out every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
I
But
dig it.
I try to keep that nigga under wraps, you know.
Oh God, yo, you know what? I'm gonna let this comment be last for real. We know what that means.
$40. It's that universal, boy. Yo, when that it seems like shouldn't that be went up by now? You know what I'm saying? Like with times like inflation and all that,
You know
shouldn't
what
it
I'm
be
saying?
like,
Yo, there's a war going on.
yeah, shouldn't it,
Everything going up.
yeah, y'all be like 160 by now or something, at least or something, you know what I'm saying? Like damn, like where the $40 people at? I need to know. Like, is it people really still out here like on that $40 tip? Like, come on,
Oh,
man, what's
God.
going on?
Oh my God, I can't, yo.
Yeah, that shit that went up by now, man. I feel bad for people still, but you know what? I didn't think it was legit, right? I thought that was just something people just say till somebody actually like asked me for $40 one time, and I was like, word. And it
That's
was like,
wow.
yeah. I was like, that's crazy, man. This
Yeah,
shit real.
I was on 40 for a while. Like that 40 was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a little situation one night, and they was like,
Yeah.
yo, I got something going on, man. And I like, word. And they were like, yeah, I just need $40. I was like, okay.
That's wow. That's wow.
Yeah. And then I thought about it. I was like, yo, she just because it won't like no transaction, but it was. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
When I thought about it after the fact, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? She just charged me $40. That's crazy.
Like I dig what I heard. Like I'm paying you to leave me alone. Like here you go, leave. I'm not paying for the transaction. I'm paying you to leave. Like I dig it.
Well, you're a wild boy. Yeah, this nigga out here quoting Victor Sweet. yo,
I'm paying you to leave for real.
Pay 40 to get the hell on.
Yes, I'm paying you to leave. Yo, G is wow. Why he doing this tonight, yo? I can't let this show go this way, sir.
He ain't lying though, like for real.
Oh God.
It's always 40, man. It's always 40.
That's what I said. Like, I'll pay you to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't stay here. What you need? 40. Oh, cool. Okay, say what less. You know,
Mhm.
I need my piece back now. You can leave. Here you 40.
Yeah, that's another story for another day too. Cause I
Look.
got I got a lot of stories when it come to situations like for real, like cause cause like some people try to they'll try to finagle you because they know like well he not gonna pay me straight up. So if I make him think he ain't paying for it, you know what I'm saying? But they'll come later ask you, you like, yo, I need this, that, and the other. But it's really for, you know what I'm saying, what what they gave you. But it's crazy, man. Like I said, I got some stories about that. That's crazy, man.
I dig it. Don't get you behind trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Don't get in trouble. You know, I love sharing. Don't get in trouble.
Nah, this is all past stuff, man. Like
I dig it.
back like early 2000
I
shit, man.
dig it.
Yeah, because that's when I realized like I heard people say that. And I just thought it was just talk, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
People talking, just cutting up, whatever. But then I was like, yo, they really out here doing that for real. That's wild.
mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've done it like recently last year. Pay you to leave. Like,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
you really wild. That man said last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Pay you to
I,
leave.
I had to take a drink of that one. That man said last year.
Yeah, I'm paying you to
Damn.
get out. Like, I want my piece back. I got a piece. Now I'm trying to get my piece back. Get out.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Sorry,
Man.
but not sorry.
Mm. Damn.
Listen, it is what it is. It's a great conversation. We will be finding the co-host because she didn't bring her behind on tonight, so there'll be a fine.
Yeah, I final 50. I if I'm gonna go get you a jar. You know what I'm saying? Put it right on the desk.
Yes,
Yeah,
for everybody to see
final 50. You know what I'm saying? We
because she knows better.
started late for her, and she's a no call, no
Right, that's what I'm
show.
saying. We started late for her.
Yeah, crazy.
She know what time the show start.
Yeah, so yeah, we gonna have to do this again soon.
Oh, no
And
doubt,
then
no doubt. I'm looking
and
for it.
then hopefully I get you to come over and chop it up with the crew. You know what I'm
Oh, no
saying?
doubt, no doubt.
And shout out to the EEP crew.
Absolutely.
So Shay D1, my sis Snoop, uh, shit popping off, man. Like
When y'all starting back?
it's supposed to be this month, but
Okay,
probably leaning more towards next month because this month about gone.
okay.
Everybody
Maybe
just been busy with stuff, you know.
so one night if y'all were like recording, we can do a collab.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do it. Yeah, yeah. We stay ready. I got a bunch of stuff I want to work on, and I try to get some of the fellas together to work on some stuff too.
Mm.
And I got a I finally finished my book. I'm about self published, so that's gonna be in the next month or so.
Okay.
Yeah, so big things, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Man got a book.
yeah. I did a when I was staying in Fayetteville, I did a poetry contest, right? And I won.
Okay.
And I had a they had like a ceremony that I had to read my poem at, right? So after the ceremony, we eating and stuff, and I had like five different women come up to me, like two of the judges, and then the keynote speaker, they all came up to me and told me how much my words had moved them. And
Mm,
one of the ladies that had judges, she had told me that when she read it, she started tearing up and all that.
mm,
So I was like, my stuff moved people like that. I said, man, I need to go on and buckle down and go on and put this book together. So
mm.
I've been working on it since then. And I finally got the final touches put it on. I just got to do one more proofread over it, and then we're gonna print this bad boy up.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
But since there are no other comments besides that, $40 is the oldest profession.
Yo, go to bed, yo. Yo. He ain't lying though.
Hit, cut. Damn. I'm gonna take on the positive note. Damn. Sorry you did, sir. Okay. So yeah, we're looking forward to Dre, and we're looking forward to his crew coming on again. Shout out to him for coming on tonight. Miss Williams will be fined some money because she didn't come on tonight, unfortunately. We gotta do what we do. Like she knew this last week. I told her to come on.
Yeah, she be
Right.
all right.
I was like, you can miss next week. Don't miss this week. So we're gonna get her real good. But shout out to Dre for coming on. That's
Yeah, they switching my schedule up at work, so I think I got some more Wednesdays off, but I'll let you know, and then
let me
we'll
know.
work it out. We'll work it out from there.
Let me know. But appreciate you all watching. Grace, love, and peace, yo.
All right.